adenti efisa asase ne panyin opanyin ne hina opanyin ne Kwabena Bobie Ansah sasere kukuku da bi ochi mekwan no di nkampro obebare bia na wabebare Daily Graphic ne Daily Guide memunsam asai magana fu age na kurum muntie age ntetireki onam so adoto nsura akorokraw gana fu se wubeshi akwache wo kwanchen na obema wo achenchen ache wo kwanchen de ene ankako awrukọ chakra chenchen no ma wo ne yechen achenchen na se poto ni be poto kasa mafia na efi potofi nti gana fu ntie Bobie se obi abo ma wabo ni bi mu watu Bobie na obi so obesan abo obia boni bi na dan obobia gana fu beti aman yesem Bobie wo ne gana fu nanti ubiribiri wo ne won nanti umprempren wo nanti ubiribiri nanti umprempren
ebi didi ebi de komode wom enfoni Carlos ne Ansah ne Mustafa ne nkrofo masa da bia de ache ade sen so mu di kaste ho atrantwie twi ye ka atrantwie a etse ayi kinagate fo a omuti si so a kire se so okọ na wo ba tse kaste ho de omuti ho aye okusie a wayi chino no.
Now, there are two things that I know. Because remember, I'm a man and Uncle Father, and that's watcher. Before Gabriel just Dacono, nephew, Nanto. Now, I used to support Akufo-Addo. So, what happened? Akufo-Addo, and I don't think I will support Akufo-Addo. And that, in fact, the opportunity of the mayor, Mama, Fagana, Akufo-Addo, because he does not, he does not deserve the leadership of this great country. I can't entrust Ghana in hands of Nana Akufo-Addo. I can't sleep. It's not safe, and I believe that. Question: I'm better into not sleep easy with Akufo-Addo as president of Ghana. I mean, no, I will not sleep easy as a Ghanaian. More promote Nana Akufo-Addo as president of Ghana. I can't, because I cannot entrust the destiny of this country into the hands of Nana Akufo-Addo. That's my opinion. If you want, I will repeat it. I cannot entrust the destiny of this country into the hands of Nana Akufo-Addo. That's my opinion. Nobody can sue any opinion. And he knows that I hope Akufo-Addo and his men are listening. And they should mean Kofi Kumsin on and stop attacking others who I am supporting it. I'm supporting. They should take me on for my view.
All right, so and the entire my boss audio way. And I'll pay me one will be the audio way send it, though I have it in our system. But then or the sending me busa me say Kofi Kumsin na chopa no a obepa no ne eyedien and I'm sure Kofi Kumsin senior. I don't know. After all these years, Akufo-Addo winning, I don't know whether I say genuinely or believe in natural pano, and I say he did it under duress, under pressure, under threats. Mean to Anna, anybody catch me say. At any point in time, means I'm more a year audio no inside NTB. So the issue was not about whether MPP taking over, and I say MPP managing the affairs of the country. So the man Kofi Kumsin was very specific, and on mention a nipa bakupe edin. Yes, Kofi Kumsin ye MPP ni. Minim eja wadi say ya, but I know say senior Kofi Kumsin e nyina kama. And I don't know whether I don't know. I don't know. But nipa kro no de ntia de Sunday me no. Ono say what say Kofi Kumsen Kofi Kumsen anu no ho say opa achew. That is what the person is claiming. Say what say Kofi Kumsen Edding Komo baby say wanu no say opa achew. Seriously, I'm not interested whether I say I don't need my senior Kofi Kumsen to describe Akufo-Addo to me. I don't need him. Neither Akola Yawone Enne and the next generation to come. Here Kofi Kumsen and I say Walewale Osibanjo. And I mean Baumia. Menya sure say or mubia ebehia Kofi Kumsen say because anyama my no Ghana hano edaho. So this tape about entrusting Ghana into the hands of Akufo-Addo enye safe no. Says I menewo kasa we menewo kasa says I just want to give you a typical example. Questioner Amanfo Busane say Ure John Mahama at Twitter while commenting on the assignment issue while making recommendations. After 48 hours, right? Sir, AC Dabena Thursday, AC Tuesday. And as we speak, another president of parliament, and he failed to talk about it. Even, and you know the president is the commander-in-chief of Ghana Armed Forces, GAF. But there are two schools of thoughts. Some Ghanaians believe, sir, because Ashaiman fought Twaba Emma MPP, neither the party nor the government, they don't care. Whatever happens, they don't care. The best was Ashaiman Biano, Omon found because Ashaiman fought Twaba Mawomo. Ashaiman is settlers, mostly Evers and Northness. And upon the radio station, I can't remember. And Obi make a comment be say, almost say, may Ashaiman issue, me hint, no. And your first time in it. A Ghana, whether policeman, whether military person, or mukum Crawford da yanyo biya. So we enye news biya ehu. Now the woman say radio na meeting nipa ne say and Crawford no victims no. Omo eba asojafo na eba ho ni nyina no. Now, how they are trying to link MPP and now Omoka Chi Asante Kasa Chi Kasa Asoja Foni Nina. The next language I bet any brofo, but almost about 80% Omoba Ashama ono Chi Kasa, so they targeted some group of people. You see. And it's sad that you have the deputy minister. Also, the defense minister is a northerner. And the deputy minister is an Akan. And it's so sad the way you hear the deputy minister going around. You don't get it. Let enjoy Ghana Armed Forces as an institution. They issue a statement as to why I am pulling out a statement, we are still waiting for them. Let us allow Ghana Armed Forces to operate as an institution. Let us allow them. This kind of, the attempt to politicize the Ghana Armed Forces. Idea, Mr. Kwashi, idea omo idea no omo no. Now you see, sir, amanfo bu on mine. Na se amani panitim say, hey, me wa busuafo okrom ha o. Me kofie. Also dey we there bia me ka kire mo. You see, you have Apiatu your IGP. Na you say ni wiase nyina on the most powerful person. That was Apiatu's thinking. Kasa rough or kasa basa. Then one day, this guy Apiatu became a friend is a retired police officer. Oni Oman FM case. No Ojani free court to say no. You see, so ayana me busa me say nkrofo nyansa wo mutrim say one day obeba betra fie. So me no mas omunjai Ghana Armed Forces no operate as professionals. Asamaba, let's leave them. I think the deputy minister is talking too much. The deputy minister is talking too much. Wa no apology. And we are na me okwa banu na etie one of the radio stations. Say news be me bedroom office na me say koka almost say there is another place Katamanso somewhere MP no say a soldier for bi ba ho ema on be attack a hofo and they were eating area okay nantwie you know nantwie been that is what the MP is saying. Me I don't know what happened. But just Jimmy and or better what you do my mouth that's what Jimmy unim nyansa. If you can't control the country, you can't control the country. And that is why that is what Walewale Osibanjo Bawumia and Akufo-Addo, I mean, he has outlived his usefulness, and there is no need for us to waste time on him. And that is that Obombu or minor. Because the MP came, say no crow, say no crow, untimi. But gradually, now, civilians say what Ghana no enya agreement be say a soldier for ya tamfo. And when you do that, any say a soldier for no beka be maka wow. Wumpie nko ba bia. Mu be pie so dia bia 5 10 15 nam. Why must you live in your own country and you can't live as a free person? Move around. Why? And why should we create that enmity? Say as a tamfo. Meanwhile, you claim say you are fighting terrorism. You need the military, the police, the immigration, and the civilians to fight terrorism. When you also about university, and when you also about Harvard. Well, but when you talk about these things, and Kodano did dimpen in Fatem. No, sometimes say, well, maybe I'm in Ruhon, maybe I should some money be. Ewa bemu okwa bemu penu ajimi. No I shall say dim kwasasem. Because you need the citizens. You need them. The citizens also need the military. They need them. But say asema MP abekan say ya nukro sanya nukro obi wo ba bia wafa o de ko en spread de ko nti wo ka kire eye amanfo say now the military ni yes citizens na tamfo adenti ni entimi entra say military man ebetimi anante akoba bia freely akoye de oye bia no ase akọ without looking at his back, because if that is the situation say asam to military man bi oba bia obi am person obeje no, everybody will just watch, not the BCS. And I think the president should speak on this matter. And MP no obeka sa asem no so no more information we ya and your public na mo de beto. You give it to the appropriate quarters, then they deal with it. Let us be careful. Man, that is my position. Let us be careful. The way me tie news no about MP na some kind me am say me. Just I want hear the security implications no. Just I want tiasie. So I want tiasie asema MP ni kind unhunu ne emudro no, the magnitude of what he said no, one security mindset on tiasie, but dangerous. We are dealing with assignment issue, then all of a sudden, but we have some MPB telling us military men attack his constituency or community and they made them eat a year cow dung and all that. And you have the president watching. Wako Sonanra. Wanka wansem. Sa Shaiman for one promise mu. Even in Claudia condemn it. Your friend say, Nkrofo mu kun soja ni no. Yes, at least. We don't mean condemn soja for a call community on the. What about Omo Muku soja ni condemn the act? He said nothing. And I said, may wrong. He said nothing. And he is the commander-in-chief of the GAF. Want me am Kansembia. The vice president too is watching. As we speak, on also Kansembia. It's scary. Anyway, so my main yes way, Embra. My main and Kai one silly talk. And yesterday, Mekaimo had 3 silly talks. And I'll remind you another silly talk. And I don't want to say it's a silly talk from a silly man. It's just a silly talk. So, you catch contractors say, contractors, he levy buy mutual contractors. Okay, so for contractors, no story, not to our first. Just post it here. Before Memo hear that silly talk. Very silly. All right, thank you. Don Fuseni is here on Facebook. We have Silas Arthur, Richard Nanabuache, George Ditame. Okay, so road contractors threaten legal action over unpaid debt. Say they can't wait for IMF deal. So, you know, headline here, me. It's okay. It's okay. Then let's go back. Let's go back. Come here, supply too. Dum so baba power being party and kaya don't go here. So ayeka. Labadi for Rafkan Michiamo. So you go here Amwakwata. I hope so your volume no.
E-levy comes, we get our fair share into the road sector. E-levy comes, we get our fair share into the road sector. Within a very short time, all outstanding contractors' debts will be paid. And you can work more for this country. And we expect you to speak. You are going to be the direct beneficiaries, and every serious government will not joke with contractors. Because the construction industry is where, from the unskilled to the skilled, people are employed. If you want money to circulate very well in your country, pay contractors. The toll booth, we were getting an average of 68 million a year, about 5 to 6 million a month. The toll booths, all the 38 toll booths that we had in Ghana, that all of us, everybody thought that we were collecting revenue, so that people would talk, every day you collect toll, but we don't see improvement on the roads. We have been saying this all the time. And you are contractors, and you know the cost of even constructing a kilometer of road. So, if you get 68 million on the average, the whole year, January to December, you are contractors. Depending upon the ground conditions, if you don't take care, that amount can't even construct 10 kilometers of road.
Okay. Wow. Me schoolmate, you know. So my schoolmate, you know. All right, so Alex Kwakusi, good afternoon. You are live in Edra, and you are doing a good job. Okay, thank you. Edra for you na me chiamu you na. Wow. One of the silly talks. Okay, you are so one of the silly talks. And now the contractors don't know to obey them now. After them, so no. Oh, so be. Excuse my language. We are too much. Sir. Oh. So obi ka ejimi sema. Na sir, untimi kan chere ne sir ejimi sem na wo kano. And that time you catch obi say, we one of the silly talks. You just say yellow city there local. So one of the silly talks, and now the contractors know they want to go to court. Also, want to try IMF because after 11 the Pascal, you know, now they are telling them say they should wait. IMF no so me kwa kwaje abeche busu afon be abeche di. Keno foriata abetre their data bank. Now we are training there a legal consulting firm. Now we are training there. Omu wi Ansah na project no a omu disikane kwaya no near no so no mama microphone between at 10%. And virtually the money will come back to them. No, ombaji and also a dear we. Now, Fed Oma catch the contractors, there's a month 2024, ye be we near by a we near tia. So they will tell them, what why me we need ya and your music and because NDC bar womuntia, and then on farm wow, Kotua Bamame. Look at this, foolishness. When you have a foolish government like a Kufuado's government, very foolish government. Very foolish people leading a country like Ghana. Very foolish people. So the other time, it was E-Levy. The E-Levy now you're on try IMF. Don't you think we are dealing with mad people? Don't you think we are dealing with mad people? Let's do this. Oh, yenkomobu ene tobo ode to enyom no tobo. Ene me da sorry na me call Facebook. And kwame intro da minim se na no obo ade. Okay, so anopa na mo ka chem se na no obo ade beba. Okay. Me sorry ahomache be for me call social media because they say hona se bibia si na adwukra wada wani tia hona be mu ohu ade kra the trend e koso enti me maniti ya me fa me phone me kire washroom na mama so na ma sha say then there's this gentleman oya minua oya MPP ni wo Ashanti region na Ghana web for me ref kranka makwa me wi Ghana web for your story say MPP contest ni de akoto free and none. Agric minister akoto free and none. Chese obia ni akoto free mpre ho. David obia ni mpre ho.
David odemufua.
Sa ho.
O hwe the performance kra na ma peni aka no ya akufua do kaka ba na nka Ghana ya kokra ya fly kra.
Sa
oh yeah. Don't say free akoto de number 1. Esa me pepe. What you have about obia walusu.
I read the story. And he, Tama, our catcher said, "I know about the but I'm so okay." So, which means we need to talk about agri today.
Sure.
Baby, be our team and car and area across the country. Shops move, car move, various offices, and I know we are citizen show is raining. And come away here, me pa. President Animal Concerned Farmers Association of Ghana, Nana Obwade Boatin Bonso Tosumienu Ewo Efiase, and he has been talking about agric and the current state iwum, because we don't talk about it that anyway. Udia mami Nana Akwaba Bokode.
Today, is there a farmer general account?
Farmer general,
the whole Ghana. We president feel on Mamma down because without food we can't survive.
Yes.
And
no, even food about job president.
President.
Another president you'll be ababako. But I be an uncle.
But oh baby now job president to Penam say na ya how Kantiana president Bans. Ya me tuche ya uncle.
Nana, I am common say.
Yo, me that see the kind of say me chair yeah a cry for my teeth for next year yeah Ghana for modern boy mobo and they be a baby and aduane this year puno so award winners and Davis Kobo and all the farmer groups association and the teacher no concern farmers and Ghana National Association of Farmers and Fishermen. We are in common in and they say the state of Ghana's agriculture is a little bit of shaking, all because of Ocean 1962. Up to way back to 1980. Now,
okay, so my member for background and run a year sooner, the state of the nation, and we are just taking one set of the whole conversation, the state of agriculture, and that is why Nana Obadi, farmer general, is here. So Nana, kajatum.
Yo, and you see, and a TF was a mutimia on my penny money speech of the state of the nation. Farmer general and all about them. So the state of Ghana's agriculture and Babema because Miniho Ghana Kwejuma name say big because Yenny Kra Ghana Kwejuma Ewa mine no near said the Beya, the Kwejuma bit to make Jan 9 year pa. So we share from 1962 to 1964 a year Ghana's agriculture, Greater Accra, near your pineapple, your tobacco, your maize, your onion, your carrot, any vegetables. What I say, a banner downward to Volta region. And from Eastern region, your pepper, your oil palm, your tobacco, your oil palm, your sour cocoa, and only a friend is saying, Budu Oyoko, Aquadum, any apedra, any dekaka who has a man casting a bad down a dosopa. Now, Uchamu honum, that's a old bar a friend is a 1980. Now, still an greater Accra, our friend is a maize, vegetables, tobacco, pineapple, maize, any vegetables, any cassava. But along the line, up to now, the state of Ghana's agriculture, say Greater Accra, then we have nothing.
Greater Accra, we have nothing.
What are we producing? What are we producing? Nyamencha de Nyame Adom Emma Dr. Fria Kotuba Oswafo the shape so the planting for food and jobs by it is one of the most laudable and brilliant idea and if it's a bit me sumu ye amani metimi akonkan ye but see am no ka say he's no more the agric minister. He's now the aspiring friends or aspiring for to be the president of the country. Fine. So we'll go back to Ghana. The youth now, nobody want to do agric because one offer the phone, not punch here.
Yeah.
Obeti me enya 100 or 200 Ghana cedi within just a minute.
How?
Because my bet obenyeska.
My bet, okay.
Aviator obenyeska. There were a whole lot of apps be omo maya obenyeska. There was nothing like motivation for the youth. No motivation. Into mebuno all Ghana sisi ano. They are not being lazy. Omo peni ko forecast me say Ghanaian youth are lazy. They are not lazy. Omo peni ko for buy no obebo na homo de no try so baby bi kakra. John Romani Mahama buy. No, if I'm saying at a mills buy.
Yeah, the late mills.
Or born home de pa put you up a whole lot of structures ni niema. But Fufi and Twata na John Betras John buy no be a wonderful job. What I say? If you want my friend is saying a year nanado e buy.
Yeah.
Nanado buy or try so ye be. But the problem ni nane say nanado for agric sector no. Any name may be a cost no. And you're planting for food and jobs are. I timia holding on with a little bit kakra. Papa in the one say I mean to me kind of because you know a jiagu because only all because
of rather
oh of unim say when akonya otimi ufra the sia now the me try the sia about to trap papa so because onim say the Bobie ye ne show no fa na kwan na fast no onim na Bobie producers e wo ha ne won kofo no
ebetimi Africa Koto free office that bay
Africa Koto free office that was last year. In the Africa Koto and this year no January
eni bosumi mi enu kra
January
eni bosumi mi
eno fio.
So if you want to tell me the gains he made within 2 months.
But as at now, no, we don't have a Greek minister.
So the point is, Africa Koto was there for 6 years.
Yes.
Gains you claim he made, no?
Yeah.
Ofrio 2 months na nyina say.
And say it to the down, but at the end of the day, no, we don't even have an Greek minister as a country, no. Which is not good, and it is very.
Yes, dangerous. We don't have a Greek minister. No, I think so. No. Your friend is a.
Brian Champon is not a Greek minister for this our country.
Yes,
it's not confirmed.
It's not confirmed. But the point is, a new party has 2 months no free one against 6 years against. And
yes, I say in a way, say we have a structure that we have to follow.
Yes.
At the end of the day, you share in near me so. And the planting for food and jobs and the others now. Minister Fiwono, what is the way forward? What are we doing? The minister.
So I'll come back to the same question. 6 years PFG. And we're free on 1 or 2 months. Nina say.
Let me catch you says. As at now, no. As at now, Nakasano. Because we don't have the substantive minister, no. There's no way forward for the planting for food.
So I'll come back again. 6 years PFG. And 2 months, I bet say Nina. The 2 months gap.
Farmers are still doing their job as they are supposed to do. Layout or but we need a minister to come to make sure say this is supposed to be done.
What
the things that we need as farmers to operate. The
minister is just a facilitator.
No, we have a climate change now. There's a problem.
No, hold on, don't go there. We have the minister is there as a facilitator. Beyond the minister, no, you were agric officers, Momo na munimu. You were agric officers and whatever. They are all there.
Yeah.
So minister no kwa omono enkoye. They are there. They are working. So if they are working, then within just 2 months, enti akuto free onwa na omu nyina ja adwuma ye, then everything has come to a halt.
Said it here. But at the end of the day, no, as Bobie, as the presenter for this dangerous and serious show across the world.
It's not dangerous.
If I say dangerous, I mean say it is the most powerful program.
I agree.
The most powerful program. Everybody is listening in a way. What you say, practical and you just talk because as somebody can okay, say I'm
yeah,
what
I know.
Fine. The other kind and say only what are they doing to make sure say the planting for food and jobs and the rearing for food and jobs that is left, no, it is in place and people
what
are being implemented.
What did he do, Ansah? It's just 2 months. Can we just look at what he did in the 6 years in office?
Oh well.
In the 6 years, no, every year could free on 2 months. Never be say.
And I me breaking it
because
down.
Look, let me give you a typical example. I worked with your friend say Hello FM. Hello FM program Akokwabon. I did it. I gave that program name and everything to Kwame Despite, Father Dixon. I gave it to them. I ran the show for 3 years. I know the kind of foundation I gave to the show. So, the show is running. Because you gave it, good foundation. The same thing with Ekosi say. The same thing with Kokurantumi, resident in a multimedia. So these are some of the typical examples. I wonder, Ube see a dying with a good foundation, then Adab who free down from a boy and
The foundation wasn't good. That is your point that we are making.
That is what I'm asking you. Says yes. Then within 2 months it's not there, and because Akuto free is not there, and everything is down.
But when you come to Agrika, it's not about Kasa. It's about practicality. Say you're putting your mind in place. So we share a year planting for food and jobs. He came out. It is on one an idea no the Babon thing. Say you're planting for food and jobs.
Hey. No, I know about it.
A Koto free product. It is not for anybody. It's Dr. Free Koto free any product. On Wakasanedia, the bona fide property.
He said
for food and jobs. No,
you want to mean he gave it to Akufo-Addo?
Yes, that is his product.
That is what we want to say.
That is his product. No, planting for food and jobs.
You want to say he gave that policy to Akufo-Addo?
Exactly. That is his product.
Okay.
Planting for food and jobs.
Ghana 40 free Akufo-Addo.
But
they insider
because the Akuto free the president now.
So with the information you have is that Onona a day sa policy no ma Akufo-Addo.
An initiator or no kasane there. And no the buy put here. It is a policy ababa stay just to make say it will be done and to be done well. What I say when the NDC was in power, they were having some concept the same thing like this, but then and MPP came to power no they no yen planting for food and jobs.
Okay.
In a way a different thing altogether. But the eka say for now no. With the state of our agriculture, other countries in Yamo ye and they say Ghana the air no agro na yedi. The Inter-American say we are in a serious climate change. Whether necessary Yembisa say what is President Kasai, what is the state of the agriculture in this country? Then no cafe Ghana kujuma.
And I'll make issue on it.
What I say? Then no cafe. How many storage of beans and grains and even maize we have stock? How many young people are they being motivated in a way say we are there just to produce food to grow? There's none of that. What I say? Because a young man be say uncle koye obedi watem. All because there was nothing of that sort. Then no kakoye uncle do bro. Then no benya home. Sika saying ain't for no better. What I say? But at the end of the day, no, the eka in they say we share from 1962 downwards to 1982. And I say, if I say 82 ekona to 88 to 83 a Rollins by no. Rollins by ebe sisa nyama bebre because 83 there was a serious bushfire.
Yeah.
Ebe sama nnuane sa ebe nnuane buye pa ma yetimi nyaduane de. A champion by nimre bi obeye friend say.
No, 83 na come by no.
Yeah, 83 na make an say. 83 atwa mu no.
Yeah.
Aduane e den e buy.
Okay.
Apart from 83 e come e buy ne de kika ka ho no. You are sustaining that thing for so long. A champion buyer with a friend is saying, what is the name? The same planting for food and jobs. What I say, backyard garden.
Operation feed yourself.
Operation feed yourself. But for now, what are we doing? We want to say the president is not doing much. The talking is too much. It's not about talking. It's about practicality. And the MMDCs and the people in charge, are not working. Because every district and every region, Biano is supposed to make sure that we are on our own to produce. There was a town called Dromankese. As I said, in Sotoa, not Choki. Dromankese. In Kwanzaa North.
Oh, okay.
MP Bakubio Kasapa, Okano Kasapono. I'm saying it's in the constituency, so then no.
Okay, I'll find out.
What did I say? But who shared the MP in the Kasan and the baby Ofi? Any name if you are banning Yamonti ya. Let me say even Parliament sometimes we vote for waste people just to go and represent us. Because most of the people that go to Parliament are waste product. We don't benefit anything from them. They better any ne kasa bia fasoni so. Tamana honorable to force ne kasa na man for make unnecessary noise. Which at the end of the day and citizens and other people are listening. To know, say, as someone can nyansa woman say to me, it was just waste. The can say the state of our agriculture now, it is in the shake. All because we don't have anything. If I say anything now, what do we have as a country? Say we be you bet me hold on. Ukraine our war, but Ukraine is capable of sending food to what? To Africa. You will see our farm plains. Nothing is happening. I met the president, and I'm so surprised. As at now, Nana Akufo-Addo is not looking for me, and he's not ready to look for me. All because we na juma. Oh, it's already over there. So what the number of youth in Yema wo trim and there some ya sheni ya the next government that will come no will succeed something that is very dangerous. All because what is happening now no it is not good. The youth are angry.
Okay, so I will take you back. One man seen a kruba ko Droma
kese.
Droma
kuma ana ko Droma kese.
Okay, so Droma kese. One man seen a front plains. In Sweden, which means you intimi make use of resources I work
nothing
into farming.
Nothing.
So 6 years no na who kosam.
6 years.
Me kosam.
6 years ni say problem e ho ma mbese amafo nyina ni say.
Don't you think we had a very weak, clueless, blockhead agric minister like Akoto Afriye?
It is not Akoto Afriye. If you have any blame, blame the president. Don't blame Akoto Afriye.
Okay.
Blame the president. The president.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, no, we have people that work. It's a minister and it's a ceremonial. He's there to watch. Okay, fine. There are people.
Yeah, Akoto Afriye catch us Okotra yeah.
And you said Okotra yeah. The person make sure and they say as a minister, your job is to watch it. Make up a baby or buy. I'm so many monocra. Kwesi Ahoy.
Yeah,
was one of the another finest agric minister so far. He is always on the field. Akoto's FEA got to the field to know what was happening. To see, say, idea where you're right or wrong.
No,
say, all the report that was given to him, he fulfilled it. When it comes to a friend is saying Coco, maybe breaking it down. There's a video. Yeah. This is just a part 1. Yeah. There will be a part 2 for this program. That people will see videos upon things. Someone will say, Papa no, enyo no, or bank kaneno, neman ko yama no, planting for food and jobs was in a way a bit failure from 2017. 2018 it wasn't good. 2019 econo and it was a little bit of sustainable. Ebe hold on now to 2020. A bad down kakrai who say in near the echo because the kind of near they put on the ground no wasn't good altogether.
But if said they're okay then there is no need for Mabru to complain say agriculture ain't attractive.
No. You see, you need to go down. Don't just tell people to go and farm. You need to orient them to know they need housing, place to sleep. Our president don't listen. Nana Danko Kufuado don't listen. I met Nana Danko Kufuado when all farmer-based organization groups met Kufuado at a friend in Jubilee House. Now, there's a picture there.
Which year?
That was 2020 or 2019.
Okay. So now, Sata Kuto,
that was 2019.
Minister only need discuss.
Exactly. It is not the free Akuto that I will discuss with. It was the president. Because Onobe decided, Okasa a final minister, they don't know how to take a decision. At the end, they share president. So you need to talk to the president. Now, I told the president, say, the youth of Ghana are not lazy. All that they need is a place to lay their head. Let us put up a farm complex across the farming community. A farm place was the flashpoint. Bupeyape was another flashpoint.
Okay.
In Swadaho, yes, are dying. Said the baby do mutiato, no my day. Ado a fool, and yet Duania a day. Me no ka say Siano. Edini, a Duani yaden, any ho. Because a Duani no a Duani widing. Oh, said Dr. Friako told the Ebe planting for food and jobs market. Mewa, who need to planting for food and market? Our concept and our report that we gave him, because there was enough food within the various attachment on the various communities, villages, and a road network near the Enyejuma. We did the videos, we sent to him every report that you give to the minister. I may say, the whole Ghana, minister, maintain the summer, sorry.
But the point is, you are saying two different.
I'm saying
issues.
Two different, but listen to
when it comes to a Deba send Kaomoya, Omwanya, Osi Kufuado.
Yeah.
A Dena and Kasa Omoya, they say the Omutibia, Osi Akuto. Which is which?
The make say. Dr. Free Akoto is a minister for agric. Need any special report a beba no to me implement it. Kufuado is a policy maker just to make sure that I don't have ammonia is obey or a president or case and the union is here. What I say? Fine. Report by so far enuane ana akeka onwura mu amanfo complaining on crying in na ye program be for identification of community challenges. You presented to the minister within 24 hours. No one responded to that. Enuane have to move all the way from the place to come.
And also only a president kind. Other na wodim akotobetimi aye na woni na anka.
That is not Akoto's issue. That is the president issue. President have to make that decision. The Akoto is a minister. President have to tell you.
No, but who wants to be also in the kind or yeah? Telling about one country and one.
No, I'm saying you same one man. And no to me. It have to go to the president.
Okay.
What I say? Your man penny the bit me. I can say I deal with yeah. Yeah, some policy things be on man. Yeah, we obey then. You bet me put in place obey me. Because I dey no share in near more obey. Even cocoa crown, abra cocoa, edum ribiana cocoa. I say tria or mokakra ni into mokakra na. Within some few minutes, you're sending a report to him. No, the next day nakasano, checks have been issued. There are videos and everything upon it. But the Ekaz say and say the state of Agric are only for now. No, it is very dangerous because the president now need to do things in a quick way. All because Yende Skasia Koto is gone. Sisiano, what is the state of Agric?
Okay.
But no can say there's nothing there. There's nothing. She knew. We want even 10,000 tons of furniture and Gary. Yeah, in your Ghana, you call Nigeria.
Really?
Yes. You call Nigeria. We need cassava. Yeah, yes, you call Nigeria. All because there's no road map for Agric.
Banji.
Yes. There's none. Forget it. All the fertile lands. Me man, one example of a furniture and Kwamoso, which was a state farm. Egu. State farms are all Ghana and Egu. Maybe I'm mentioning from 19 the furniture 65 to 80, no. Obane down, Akosombo anom ye maize and vegetables and tobacco. Ghana ye tobacco and ye tobacco biem. Akosombo don't produce even pineapple and even maize and even cassava.
I see.
Yes. The cassava if you Akosombo ba kitwa bi. What does it? Inti bibia den egu. We don't have the roadmap. In the Ghana man penning, ne niama obe put in place and the thing that is heading towards Unia, ya may ni ambre na yen put things in place kombeba. There's going to be serious hunger in this country. Yes. All because fertile land in the way. Do you have the land to farm the rice? Those that they are farming the rice are taking it. Dr. Freya Koto was the only person or buyer cast rice issues or releasing the treasures and the slashes at the manko for Kumasi for better as Mamikaya, Mekolanchi. I was part of it with Dr. Efren saying Odro, deputy minister at that time. But the problem is the coordinators and those with the Ministry of Agric. They are not working. The Ministry of Agric as an entity, they are not working. Me catch you, over minister no one careful. You never be go astray. All because
okay, so now you identify about two groups. Yeah, they are the problem. The president is a problem.
Big problem, big problem.
Then agric officers also a problem.
And yeah, agric officers, Ministry of Agric. Yes.
Almost a problem.
Yes.
And I info be a problem. No?
The problem that is the policy makers or mobile bunch because they say because they don't consult with their views.
Okay.
Yeah, bunch no ask Ministry of Agric. You bet me from say so say then I'm more fresh the views.
Okay. So in all this, no, Yanfan say Akoto Free is the cleanest person. Per your analysis.
No,
what I mean is
he's the cleanest person.
He's the cleanest person.
Yes.
So which means we need to get a free Akoto back. Sebeya sa 1 year o menyina no etobeka.
Back in the bedding. Because his decision now is to be the president of the country. Because you have seen, say, he can do.
So which means there is no hope.
No.
Look what you are telling me.
Exactly. So
after Akoto Free, let's agree that now Ghana Agric, there is no hope.
There is no hope. Who is the hope? Up to now, office here. We are wasting time. Ghana is not a serious country. I'm telling you today. Okay. Because there's no serious country. A Greek minister ever delay even for 1 month.
Okay, so Yamfan say ye gains said all kinds of PFJ no a year pa into January February na PFJ no assay.
No PFG say PFG when it started from 2017. it was a failure because
yes,
of
but
the
also
planting.
2019,
Yes.
2020,
we had yield and other things. It was going on here and there. But then the facilitators, when you see, you can't blame a minister for his wrongdoing. There are people there. He's just a figure. But then almost they are chopping corruption in tea. They make corruption in tea. Nipa no on put two things down say na continue penisa.
So would you say PFJ no sikabia ese kobiano ekoye but omudie.
And you say I don't have evidence to prove that. But the make say the authorities that minister gave them the job to do no. As of now the minister is not then what are they doing? Dr. Free Akotoni inti de jamo as of now no PFJ no ekosen then amoye. What are you doing? He has made the mark on it. What are you doing to make sure say the need
so give us the figures owo no ya ohwe no PFJ no MIA give us the figures
and I'm make sure say owo no the yield that
what yield give us the figures.
The documents I have here down because never become the state of Ghana's agriculture. I brought it back because this is part
give
one.
us the figures. What the part one, give us
the part one, part two. The figures from a friend is saying 2019 to 2020, there was a good yield. We had a good yield. Planting for food and jobs was successful.
What?
At the end of the day, we had maize, bro moved up, shoot up. I'm coming. Before this show, I'll show you the figures and other things. I'm not here to joke because at the end of the day,
don't worry.
We are here to make sure say things are being done right.
You think you are joking? You are not joking.
Yes, things are being done right.
So give us the figures. What is the figure? Tell us.
I'm just saying the yield from 2017 or by in Niama Nkoye because of planting a fence fall army worm. About 2018, about 2017, 2018, 2019, a shooting up a coin. 2020
shooting up coin say. We are dealing with data. We are dealing with figures.
Data the figures. It moved up to 70%. Bruh, Bobie, grow. Grow. We are on the ground and we know what is happening. Okay. I'm not here to praise a free Agoto. I don't know him anywhere. He's not my friend. He's not my father. What does he say? Me president here up at the what do make an idea? What do make an idea?
So you give us the figures.
Figure na make an idea. With the state of Ghana's agriculture, today's show was to make sure say about the yield and other things that came out for. Say we had a very successful yield from 2018 to 2019. It was good. What they make and say, and they shoot you up a buy. At that time, no, there was nothing like importation of maize and other things because over here. Me no can say within a little bit of summer, your challenges back really with the COVID. No, there was a challenge. Say we imported maize and other things into the country.
Do you have the data figure like so this year yet me cut it down on importation of maize, yet me cut it down on importation of rice, yet me cut it down importation of blah 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 blah.
Importation of rice, no there. You cut it that because each and every day there's rice in the country. But at the end of the day, no.
So
maize as a wholesome food that you did each and every day. From 2018 to 2019, there was nothing like much importation of maize into this country.
Now import saying they cut it down to say because of PFJ and the rice code say that is what people want to know.
It was 2% of maize.
2% of what?
2% of maize that was in the country because I knew there were enough.
2%.
2%. Yankra a brobi briamba or mining because there were enough maize in the country.
No, which year?
No,
2018,
2019 to 2020.
Yeah, you imported 2% of maize.
No, I say the enough of maize.
I'm asking you.
The enough of maize. The enough of maize that got into the country. No, I'm a patriarchal farmer. I'm not a politician. Here to make this and that. But make sure say a brother do a from Ejura, the northern part of the country, and then the middle belt. And then even the part of the eastern region and then the Volta region was okay for us. But at the end of the day, no, it wasn't enough. I can't give you the figure as at now. Say it was maybe at this number of tonnage. Do you get it? Because at the end of the day, no, they about the state, and in which I will tell you say, when because the file that I brought here no was to show you near money was the CIA.
Okay.
Wow, the CIA file that many documented them anymore. Near money na boy as the CIA no ye other countries no say no holding on. Come on, Ghana. Yeah, friends say cocoa no na kodi friends say Burkina Faso omo vegetables. In the Ghana to me fan afanya den and to Burkina Faso when it comes to agriculture.
Okay.
Because Ghana na your main focus no was what? Was on the friend saying cocoa production.
Okay.
Cocoa was our main crop. That is why I say the backbone of our economy was agriculture and it was cocoa.
Okay.
But Burkina Faso was purely on vegetables and other things.
Okay. Anyway, let me allow you to flow. You flow.
Well, I just said to flow, but just to tell you the fact and the truth.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you never know the but a problem near one person me change me chance and they say Ghana man penning for now no. The youth of Ghana need motivation, and the agri sector no, it is dying because no youth want to go into agriculture. Because one, okwa then we phone. I broke it on the phone a bit to me the housing project I can say to me put it up in a place a bit to me when you go to China and other countries, the military now no are farming soya bean and the rest. Soya bean be refit it is the military that they are doing it. Ghana military, what are they doing? Then we are not doing anything apart from peacekeeping. What are we doing? In the day, no, Ghana is a confused country which you are here about the flashback of a friend say the Songhai and the Mali Empire, which will come back again. Say we will migrate from here to another country, which we don't want to be so. And unti and I made them was this year because this year no a come air babeba. The world now is fighting. The fighter is say we are seeking nice water, food, and medicine. What are we Ghana? What are we protecting? We are not protecting anything. We are just doing things that is not important. Building a friend is saying cathedral, putting up houses that it doesn't make sense. Because they see cathedral, KDC, a friend is saying buildings. Maybe no better me them with me I think say it is the best bit me boy. At the end as say I'm not say you import maize and soya bean and the be the pottery industry. The pottery industry now no, it is in the edge of what? Collapsing. Okay. All because we don't have enough food to feed the birds. Today can say the president is not much or on the modern bonus. There's no motivation from the president. There's no America say I'm getting a motivation from the president. No. All because the people that he has even appointed now, they are just waste. 90% of them are waste.
With your analysis, because as we speak for the past 6 years, and Command Ghana for this about PFG, because PFG, you know, more or less they say a savior. And you have said say I could tell free okay, so at this point, you identify problems. We also bring in solutions. Then we need people to lead and implement the solutions. And because of Agric PFG, when you say I could tell free big union be president.
Oh, I think all the candidates that they are contesting, they are waste. Okay. Because what is the achievement? What have they done so far? Omo projection is saying. Who they make an say? Me who say Sanka go to free ekwa na kebe repeat. For the resign is the best. All because me who is one things that is happening today and even now and then no I go to free it will go. It's a man that he listening. I'm not here to. It's not my friend.
Sure.
I don't know him. It's not anything.
You identify problems.
Exactly.
Then you need solutions.
When there was a crisis on say more friend is saying a same day biso.
Yeah.
8 years program we and I say program we are frɛ because time I twitwa koko gu ya na ka esi etwa moka no koko board do not make any noise. I went and come out with identification of community challenges. I sent a report to him and then Dr. Edu Boahin say koko board see where they you release checks side but they can say we need a practical thing, a leader that will make sure say things are being in place. Because I'm not gonna say si ya nhwe ni ye na emputu niam yi a ye ho be kire yen ye import bibia even ya hwe ni ye kura na by the year 2030 kura Ghana be import water.
All right, so on this Agric issue at the end I will send it the president.
The make president say the president have to listen and listen well. Say for now no. So tia omo mutie and send message no man say the youth now are not lazy. And the youth now no are threat to the state. Anything at all can happen to this country. Anything at all bit messy. All because the youth are so angry. So we have foreigners that have invaded here. Galamsey Koso. When there was Galamsey, Honorable Festus was the Festus, whatever, our MP for Dunkao. Oman Penika say enjoy Galamsey no yeno. Because I say Oman Penny measures ben or the two was a Munja Galamsey na monye. He did nothing about that. It was Dr. Friyakoto, the same person that we send a report to him say, President Omunya Galamsey, what is your point? Say, I say fine. If the President Omunya there, ask the people what do they want to do. They want to go into a friend say piggery. We send pigs for some of them and do Dunkwao. But then Dr. Fesisowa, who is an MP for Dunkwao, or MP Pinima Papa, he mobilized his people, was part of it. Dunkwao Hene, me ko ne wako kache and say, Yenjai the Galamsey na musi to know. Now, maybe no be like just person you can hear yenye. And I'm telling you, we mobilize people, but ask the presidency, say, what was their motivation? Nothing.
Anyway, so at the end of the day, I think those listening, they should do the needful. Yes, I may know by say, Bibiano, Ekusi, Ayaman Peniso. I have issues with the way they are running the country.
But,
and interestingly, you have issues with the way he's running the agric, sector, which also have the same issues. But then, hoping, say, you get us the figures so that we can look at and Yamadodo say, and yetimi imported the when for the first time, now come say banchi, you confess free.
You're free China, my banch. You need, see, banch, no? When you can't say, you hear even by what is the name? Gary. Yenya Gary or Ghana, Yokofa Nigeria.
Yeah. And I think let's get the figures. They will know how many tons and now saying a free or by Menoka say
this is part one.
Yeah, this is part one. Madam Bia send me a message. I say, bro, I do export to the US of A. Yes, you can't have 5,000 metric tons of Gary at a go. And I don't know exactly what he was trying to respond to, but then. So Yvonne says, Commander, what is the man saying about the free Akoto? Please ask him the right questions. Where is PFG? But Yvonne, that is what you heard me asking. The most lazy, lousy agric minister Ghana has ever witnessed. This MPP impacts. Okay, so then the issues. I am say, a friend is say, Akoto. Akoto, so
Akoto, me make it in clear. Akoto was the minister of agric. We a minister who as a minister. Your uncle form we Jumaide or say they bring a report now here. You see why we a producer. Your producer can bring you something right now. When you are kind of anya, it be your producer and more wrong mistake. And some people go within the agric sector. What I say, and now no one say Tommy or grounds to check things on his own. Yeah, the figures by a man initiated the market and the rest. Into the can say and say, one other groups ever want to say the president should make me the agric minister.
Sure, but I think I will be better.
We have some opinion on because ya ko bi anko betimi ya agric minister betimi ya ni yi pa magana time din kan pa ya mia but then menya MPP ni menya NDC ni me Ghana ni me okua ni I lead farmers. I speak for the farmers, but then they'll not make me, but the head na corner person magana for nyina to say e come e ba beba
ma me musa ade we Ansah no sorry na amount for agitate say president Mankrofo nu awi of so
hey the best.
Thank you
in Tampe ma me draw the back. Huh? Unyan Tampe. Now on call for Shin Tampe. Sure. Me 37 na me buy. Me car said I me 37 buy. 37 station. Station. And found only baby There are good boys around there. They are doing their job. Our person will be here then at the bomb bra. What did I make an say? Boy see yetimi farm. Na so munya adwuma o metimi adwuma yi pa. En Tampe no ukọ Canada. Any friend is saying a Holland. There is a amount for Abedon Tampi and just almost in Tampi. Because she make us a tetomo, she the make an say. They will say almost non Tampi, Namunsin Tampi. The make us almost me see Yando, a beboying, and a bemaiska. Your cocoa, cocoa don't have any value. What I say, because if the Chinese are doing cocoa in a highway, omun you say any chemicals. Never call ye. Now what you got, I also woman in Drian Tampi, Baba on call fashion Tampi. No bit in the lost room version tamping. I mean, I made in tamping to be missing me to talk from Rubik and tamping to be police. You know, so Mrs. Chevy never, me don't go quasi. The winner, me share me to me the door. police the uncle fere egu ni sa
na ya
me ya IGP unso bi ntampation no aja no ye dua ntampe wo Ghana ebetimi aboa yen yie pa che niam bia ye dua faso bia yen den enu so because ye dua se e ba behye ye dua de ama mo pe ade na wo gigi yen atum na on je say dua ntampe wo Ghana. I think say there's madness somewhere. What do I say? Because cocaine say wo Ghana. I'm not for cocaine wo Ghana. Rock and other things. What I say? Other imported alcohol, industrial lab cooked alcohol. Me look at it say didn't make us and say we dey me dey trust say say ya dey nsafia ma no ne de ba e ma FDA gitum Ghana nsabe ne wo Ghana
apetesi
enu ni we Ghana apetesi pa
ebi se bag
apetesi de me fendi agrokra bi ni we obade nso e mi akasa ba ya noa a triple distill this out Ghana ha say now be kan sense bi say me nya de ewo yankofa omono ne de mbra industrial alcohol ya kuku amafo atopetopia hwe ene boys na atopi all because say inside de ba ne ye de enye na do danko akufu ado uyo bia oba o se Ghana etisika so makwan na ntampene enye den ye ndua wo Ghana ni ndua wo Ghana e medicinal ebeboa asthma purposes eboa me ye trihwe den enyini ye de ye nkonwa de ye ntade de bibia na de ntampe be bibia ba ma ba gya tumu de ade ne enye say gay ye discuss gay ene e parliament dia ye discuss ntampe because most of nkofo no mu bia sebi ye to aba mom kwa parliament no e ya na ebi no mu hye ntampe
chama ye da se bebre so we try
we are part 1
yes sure
part 2 no
ebeba
me de Dr. Fia Kutu be ya ebia answer ni ene de ye so ani eba betudwa
nyame oho nyame nka nyina ye ho. All right, so live on a crowd 100.5 Citizen Show, my opinion column. Okay, so thank you so much. Baby I will be no Alexander Kwesi oh munya so you better mo say mame okay, so you didn't come over mame MPK here callers thank you sir mame MPK callers kakrebi be 102 ibi na manje 0302208090 nti hello yes sir
baba ba fa na laba ni ko
yo alaba yoko
pato na no o kan send about Tinubu say Tinubu o mo to the need to be na about Johnny Party no Tinubu o Johnny Party 1990
me say Tinubu o mo fa no every like o mo anyini say o position e wo government no mu
but no a member party member nebi
yes or a party member say the party member when your party member on better you
and a second in patcho start work papi or what second patcho mo kasa train me person be come assembly patcho
o ka wa send away o va ke ka wa send away
osno na me feel like no bio sa no kan
oh pam ona frɛ ya later o be frɛ chire yeah oh
patcho o kan assembly but the kan assembly ma make sure face to face
no David ba mo nyesa me that's it e ko no ma ya shi o
hello
yes sir Paja Franz of free
Bobie Mr. Porter you
Mr. Porter yanko
yo because my cody is my power na Mr. Bobie I go for to say ono one borrow recklessly mama bobusia 55 billion akufo do ne baumia e magana 40 afefe mama was borrowing recklessly and now one bobusia over 500 billion who cut gonna for say one borrow recklessly after your saka I say one borrow outside the kitchen and the rest is some borrow and you kinky you watch a party the rest is or borrow or the high private jet mama 55 billion you read just it to
yeah
they will buy the Ghana hospital. They will go medical center, airport terminal 3, Apollo gas, Kenya. And I could find what's ever for the 500 billion. So I see why I quite care about the officer. Every forward you say politics no, they are throw any that. That is for your money. Most of what you said, I think I'm fighting for. After the buy, grass and one. FPP should tell Ghanaians they should make it clear, say, are they in support of S-Grasa or they support cancellation of ex gratia. They should take Ghanaians and stop catching president. Number say, only 10 shika on the Yadiaba so far. Thank you.
May I say, Mammy Kofa, another caller on the line. Quick one, hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Bobie.
Good afternoon, Sampacha. First of all,
but did you time because I sit on
okay, Richard Yanko.
the Pacho, I can't know better. Say, I could just see your money schedule on some Fanadian command.
Oh, I am not sure.
I didn't tell him. Nipa, Wufi, office in 2 months. Now, what's it? BBA says, one essay. And you one, I was saying, no. You papa, we are not one order. No. And you one, I was saying, no.
But or no, on ya go to a free spokesperson. No. Onim nimpo, onim no cry, no on ya na downfall.
A bet me abasa, but a bet me say na downfall. A bet me I na downfall. So what you say? Send me okay say, ya crab and chibano. No crab and there no crazy. Say, okay, outside the unya banjo. But you unya binto. Say, I know my uncle. Bibia say, Bobie Uba Harbor, and easy. When companies are close down with Harbor. Really? Men that down. When cookers, cost of knife cookers, and so what it means. Yeah. Benin presidential candidate be Nico store. The cookers say close down. A close down November no more. Cookers say close down. Bisa kana Japan say ono per president you. Bisa say no then I hear man no workers no wasaki bi mo mu kofie.
We you see that way.
Kana Japan ye bedi esmas no na bisa say no koso na wo fishing abo inside wo e ba na say na workers no bi mu kofie. Na wo per president you. Embebu no kwa wo nya adwuma ya wasaki bi mo mu kofie but wo per president di.
Okay. All right. Okay, me that say, Mammy, go for another caller on the line. Quick one. Hello. Hello. Pacha, first of everything.
Commander Boa.
Yes, sir.
Pacha, friend Bright, because I'm friend Abuso.
Okay, Bright, Yanko.
Commander Boa. Abuso can use Mergu. Anado, I go Abuso can use Mano. For sure, more coupons to be na. It's I'm going to make coupons because. Even dollar from Omuko Bank of Ghana no move the dollar. It's the sample points for almost a being here. If you will be brain as you see, I mean, you crown. If you crack me, chance to see, I mean, no, if you no man, go ye a woman, no man, say, you better know man, penny, a father there. And the many mobile more than said, on baby, they are found because. A common Ghana for near common youth no a woman. So almost sorry. On to me, swag. On play to mama youth no and yet because then we are no cancer. We do a sea factories with a woman. And so you won't be a factory no 2 weeks. You won't be a factory in the war. On tell you to be a factory in the war. No moon call and call you to ma. Whoa, it's a fine way. Ever Benoit, who sent that down starting from 2016, about 2023, and one or more put to that Ghana for. And then $13 cities. And the young boy is a man. Don't the man, Mamma, not dollar no Air Force. Wow. And then the young boy is a man. And also petrol, 13 cities. Per liter, I brought on the money, Mamma, not petrol, 3 cities. Okay, all right. May I say, my main father last to call us and you and hello. Honorable Bobie Ansah.
Pacha, first of everything.
Commander Boam.
Yes, sir. Okay, Abayanko.
Yo, Commander, me want me cruise to be what I say. What gym, brothers gym. Fill with red, Paul, and a real Commander Boam.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, on my penny or tissue, and so I go 8 years me boa. The Umbranti, brim with the Atroa, not a word room penny fiesua. Now, Kasa say, Unyama Uyan Umbranti, brim, baby, and fear would be dear. was saying Subai sister. Now to your mom penya kokuda way dear. Why you not doing so? Be dear tura posita mobe. Commander Boam Adena Mechanica. Papa way sister or dear tura be to me. Let me feel so better start. But still contempo any other data muna order. Commander Boam Papa way to me for Gina. Me sebe jomo bien na New Year catch again a force. Why ya find time a baby a better for Yasu. Eh, Urianu a year motorway quite Kakulanu. Maintenance keke, road minister Timiye. Commander Boam. A month for Ghana for Sua ye power and Kufada memory. Also, what did I be a no joanum? Check, who free a teta would buy a check, and no means someone who walk a goose. Can you be now? Omutia Fisinu? What do you 900,000? And that is our for 10,000, 9,000. And so my day. I'm not to your mobile school. Commander Boam, what are the women organizers? I'm here campaign bar a Kufuado. And now you know, as I said, 4 years in the school fee. I'm not free near man, no Janyama school for ultimate Piaka. National head, who predecessor of my Penuku for the buyer and I am trying. And this is about the Bayan national head. Who buy a Wabris Wagunu? It would 6 years now, Wabadia for Yazu, and you just wasted the years. Can of for young for Swobiao. Commander Boa, Mesro, and people call us now, Mufreno. Momu who said, Pokwati entertain, the mind entertain, Nungwa entertain the Sina Kosuno. Picano Mudiano and Cat, Luciana. Ọmọ mpẹni ekupu ado abọnu ẹyẹ ẹka ẹda hom ẹka John Dramani Mahama ka o di ebe tire na nado nkontompo no aye yi o aye.
Me da say live on Accra 100.5. Now quick comments here. Na ye near panel on the Musa Abatwa says this was the most unfortunate sonar delivered since 1992. If you have a president who defends virtually every corrupt practices of his government, that country will face serious economic crisis. As usual, clearing agents has cleared his officials in respect with COVID-19 chop. Okay, what I understand about President Kufuor is that if you want to steal Ghana money, just let him be aware and he will clear you later. God save Ghana. Okay, so we have Nana Kwame Omane says, Bobie, I'm in Koforidia. And the only way for us to get cassava for chop bars is to buy it from Ivory Coast. Wow. This is not true.
Can it be true?
No. This can't be true. Sir.
Can you put him online?
On Sunday on Facebook page. Okay. All right. So Nana Kwame Omane and Alanche Martin so na you. Check for me. Or joining AFA. There is this group in MPP called AFA. AFA. Okay. Omuna President Akufo-Addo kodi di omatem no. Okay, so Obiso send me another kuda or say cassava issue no be sending free Kofori and it's true.
It's possible.
Search about for crab and free Cote d'Ivoire.
It's possible. Other Ghana and Kase the cassava and our plantain called Burkina Faso. So it's possible.
David. Oh no, wait to go there, David. Wait there.
Challenge him, he'll put his number.
This government cannot sit down and watch for this thing to happen. I mean, I don't want to say or say about anything, but I doubt this. And this is my first time of hearing this.
Okay, so you are aware the tomatoes free Burkina Faso ever has?
Yes, I am aware.
So Burkina Faso and Ghana, which is desert land?
Onions, I am aware.
Which is desert?
Burkina Faso.
So when say even Dubai and other countries are doing extremely better on some of the things.
Yes.
So it
but Banche dear. Ghana, Banche. Eastern region. Inside Eastern region. Fertile lands. David.
I asked somebody today. that for the past, I think when they interviewed Katie Hammond, and somebody called me and asked me, say, Mr. Saki, and I said yes. The incoming minister, do you have GD one show?
Brian Champon.
That be say trade minister. I'm sorry, trade minister. That's trade minister.
Trade minister. Okay.
So I said, if someone were there for 6 years and could not change the fortunes of Ghana, or be by less than 1.5 years, you think he can do something? So Brian Champon coming to trade minister doesn't mean that. Look, he's not coming to read before he will get settled. It will be 6 months. Anambwa.
Yeah.
Read
even more than
because under the agreed ministration, the agencies under the agreed ministration are countless and numerous. Before he will read the memo that the minister will leave, before he call sector agency to come and brief him, before he say, okay, this is the policy we want to enroll. Now we are in election year. We will be in election year. Trust me, he will never produce any proper policy to intervene in agri. No. Trust me, mark it on the wall or leave it. I know he's a young guy, very energetic like I am here. But the bureaucracy in the government sector now, I don't know, but I can tell you there are so many red tapes in the government sector. Tell him, sir.
Yeah, I'll come back. Now, I'm out for sending serious messages. Now, Justice Kwasi Bright Kuda says, now we are buying mangoes from Togo.
So if I say if someone tell they are bringing banchi from
Burkina
Faso.
Jonas Yabuasi Bobie, some of the cassava passes through Kofi Bedu Krum in the Doma district.
Doma.
And I want
okay.
Or who said, Omo the Banchini became.
Then it is Ivory Coast rather, but not.
Sorry, Ivory Coast, yes. Nippon can Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast, yeah.
Mahama Adama says, Bobie, I am from Elibo. It is true, we buy cassava from Ivory Coast.
So him say they are true speaking within Elibo and Ghana border no.
Yeah.
Who say Omuti Ivory Coast, but Omu country. So him say.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
Yeah.
So Omusu Dokoko. So Omusu Dokoko.
Yes, Omu Dokoko.
And Koko has said they Banji.
So when
Burkina Faso, Africa, they are trying to overtake us in cocoa.
No, but the point is,
no, so I want to admit on air. Say,
anti Ghana, anti Banche.
You see, Bobie,
I'm shocked.
Bobie,
I'm telling you,
I spoke to many media houses today because today is a day that this year may. Association have taken upon ourselves to say, okay, what are we selling? What are we portraying? We have ambassadors in Ghana here. What do you say? Kissing Ghanaians to go to their country to do business. I believe here were ambassadors in other same countries. But the aggressiveness of ambassadors in Ghana kissing business before is not like Ghana ambassador. How many times did you hear that the Ghana High Commission in the UK, the Ghana High Commission in the US, the Ghana High Commission in Canada has come to Ghana to take Ghanaian investors or Ghanaian traders to go and meet other counterparts there. But other embassies in Ghana here, from the other part of the world who are in Ghana representing their countries, does that. So important, that's why we've taken upon ourselves to say, we'll pay a courtesy call to many as we can. Embassies in Ghana to introduce the association to them and to also let them know that what are your country, what are some of the commodities that your country need from here in Ghana, so that we are advocate to make Ghanaians tap into that area.
I see. Anyway,
what you say?
Anyway. All right. We have Mr. Mustafa Bandi, NDC Deputy Secretary, General Secretary. Then we have Mr. Samson Asaki Awingobit, Executive Secretary, Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana, and he has raised so many issues about State of the Nation address, Nititu and the trade sector. Then Charles McCarthy is a senior editor for the Hawk newspaper, will join us in the studio. All right, so Mame Kwaji the phone crack
say onipa bia kan kro ene ne ba aya na ejine sisi so nanso ekoba se sisi ne ho kotechima ene na asempa ene dia bon eno ti na make for tabia herbal capsules e dia maw say yesisi yade pa ana age onipa bia na boso dia bomodia ne num tabia herbal capsules na aboyi di usisi mama mai na wanya sisi etimi abaduma pa say ya ayemtim na age yefunu ya boso ama wuntimi nya wo hohia bomodia ne num tabia herbal capsules na etimi yi ne befi afini pedienim ama wo yefunu adaho tabia herbal capsules ebuso ewo pharmacy shops any herbal shops ewo wiase afana nyina ana afre ahomatrufo yi 0243686861 kai say wo ma akranufo wo your penfo ana wondi infedu wochia wonnum bi tabia herbal capsules wonsunum
CD capsules. CD capsules. CD capsules. My body say.
What body imprensa?
CD ointment. CD ointment. CD ointment. And also
what brand new CD imprensa?
Mo se wo pe immune booster pa. Se do ni pakwa no be wa adwuma se de sa. Simple. Kope CD capsules. Enyaruwa mo bo rough. Ye nim so anante ana wa adwuma kakra bi no abra ye so week bi